So many of us know Matthew chapter 14 verses 22 to 33 to be about the story of how Peter stepped off the boat into the sea and began to walk on water because he believed and because he had faith. But what if I told you that the story, that these verses, they were never about Peter, but they were about Jesus? This verse is not about being a water walker or how to have water walking faith. Yes, of course, we can talk about that faith, but the greater emphasis of this verse, of this text, it's not about having faith to walk on water, because in all honesty, you're probably never going to do that. But the greater emphasis of this text is that Jesus walked on water so that we could learn that he was God in the flesh. And the focus of this verse is not Peter. The focus of this verse is Jesus. He is the hero of every single verse. And so many of us, even me, I'm guilty of it. Every time I open up the Bible, every time I dive into the Word, the first thing I think when I see a verse is, how can this be applicable to my life? How can I connect this verse to me? But the Bible, but every single verse, it's not about me. It's not about you. It's not even about Peter. It's about Jesus. How does this verse, what does it say about Jesus? And if you think about it, Jesus fed the 5,000. He turned a stone into bread. He healed the sick, the mute, the deaf, the blind. He walked on water. He calmed the storm. Everything in the Bible, it points back to one thing, how Jesus was God in the flesh. And that is the message of the Bible. It's about looking at every verse and seeing Jesus.